What's good, YouTube? In this video, I'm going to go over my brand new 7-foot Superman center build that has the potential to get a 99 standing dunk, a 99 passing accuracy, and a 99 offensive rebound with all cap breakers in mind. Now, even without the cap breakers, this build is still going to be a monster in the rec. I'm going to try to make this as simple and as quick as possible, but if this video helps you out in any way at all, please don't forget to hit that like button, and if you're new, don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well, and to turn on those post notifications so you don't miss out on any gameplay that I might drop on this build. And I promise I'm not trying to waste your time at all. We're going to jump right into this, but if you haven't watched my 7-foot Superman center build video yet, don't forget to watch that once you're done watching this build video. This build is going to be a modification of that build, and I average almost a triple-double on that build. And if you're new to the channel, I play with rec randoms every single game. That build has a 99 defensive rebound, giving me legend rebound chaser, and I wanted to test out if the 99 offensive rebound is more overpowered than the 99 defensive rebound. So with this build, we're going to go with the exact same template to make everything fair. The 7-foot height, 259 pounds, with the max wingspan of 7'8". Now to start off, we're going to scroll right down to our physicals once again, and we're going to take our speed up to a 66, just like we did with our last build. We need this for that gold high flying denier badge. Then we're going to take our strength up to a 91. We're going to leave our agility where it's at once again. That 91 strength is going to give us gold break wall, and not only that, we're going to get Hall of Fame box out beast. We're going to go ahead and take our vertical up to an 80, and then we're going to scroll up to our offensive rebound. We're going to take our offensive rebound up to a 94. This is going to give us gold rebound chaser and Hall of Fame box out beast. Now, if you're new to the channel, I've already unlocked my first +5 cap breaker, so I'm going to use that right away to get a 99 offensive rebound, giving me legend rebound chaser right off the bat. If you don't have cap breakers, I highly recommend you modify the build to get a 96 offensive rebound. That way you at least have Hall of Fame rebound chaser. Now we're going to go to the defensive rebound, and we're going to take this up to an 85. I'm hoping with legend rebound chaser and using my tier 1 badge perk to get legend box out beast and the max wingspan with that 80 vertical, and using the horse takeover giving me +7 to my vertical and +7 to my defensive rebound. This is going to be enough to secure those defensive boards. I know a lot of people say that offensive rebound is better than defensive rebound, so I wanted to put this to the test for myself. I've always had the mindset that the 99 defensive rebound is more important. That way you're not giving up offensive rebounds to those centers that have a 99 offensive rebound. And if you make this same build with a 99 defensive rebound, you're able to get more out of the build as well. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit worried about the 85 defensive rebound not being enough, but that's the whole point of making this build, is just to put it to the test. I know a lot of people say that you're gonna have the defensive positioning anyways, so we're gonna put this to the test and see. Now, my other 7-foot Superman build has an 82 vertical, so that's going to be a little bit of a discrepancy, but there's a couple of things that I wanted to do with this build, so I had to sacrifice those points. Now, this is another thing that I'm a little bit worried about, I'm not going to lie. My other center build has a 93 block, giving me gold paint patroller, but with this build, like I said, I wanted to switch things up, so I had to sacrifice some things. So we're going to go with an 88 block on this build. We're still going to have silver paint patroller, and using our tier 2 badge perk, we're going to get Hall of Fame high flying denier. Now I'm going to come back to this later, and I'm going to explain how we're going to get gold paint patroller on this build later on in the year. But for now, we're going to move on to the interior defense. Unfortunately, with this build, we're not going to get that 60 steal, getting bronze interceptor like we did with our last build. And like we did with our last build, once again, we're also going to leave our perimeter defense at a 36. Like I said, if you watch that build tutorial video, you'll understand that you don't need that bronze immovable enforcer if you have a 91 strength on your build. I have a build with it and I have a build without it, and I promise it's not really going to make a difference against those inside centers. It's on perimeter defense for a reason. But we're going to take our interior defense up to an 82, getting that silver post lockdown badge, which is going to help against those centers. And like I said, I'm going to show you guys later how we're going to get that gold paint patroller badge later on in the year. But for now, we're going to move on to the playmaking. We're going to take our passing accuracy all the way up to a 94. So once I get my +5 cap breaker for veteran 2, I can add this to my passing accuracy, giving me every single passing badge on Legend. I think that this, with the 99 offensive rebound, is going to be a really deadly combination to have, creating open threes for my teammates. And using my Season 2 +1 cap breaker, I'm going to get Versatile Visionary on gold right away. Now, moving on to the shooting, we're going to take our 3-point shot all the way up to a 72. I have a 74 3-ball on my other 7-foot center, but with the 78 mid-range, unlocking set shot specialist on silver, and using the jump shot that I give you in my build tutorial video. The link will be in the description and in the comments, by the way. You will have a good jump shot for this build. And don't forget, with the 79 mid-range, you do unlock the Bam Adebayo dribble pull-up. That's one thing I do want to mention once again for anybody who's interested in having that on their build. If you don't have that, you're going to get stuck with the Chet Holmgren dribble pull-up, and honestly, it's not bad, but the Bam Adebayo dribble pull-up just feels a lot smoother. Now, moving on to the finishing, we're going to take our standing dunk all the way up to a 94. So once we unlock our final +5 cap breaker in NBA 2K25, we're going to have a 99 standing dunk on this build, giving us Rise Up on Legend. And using our Season 2 +1 cap breaker level 40 reward, we're going to get a 95 standing dunk, giving us Rise Up on Hall of Fame right away. So that's one thing that's really clutch about this build. For those of you that don't think that you're going to get your second and your third +5 cap breakers, you're still going to be able to use your Season 2 and Season 3 +1 level 40 reward cap breakers to get a 95 standing dunk, giving you Hall of Fame Rise Up, and get a 95 passing accuracy, giving you gold Versatile Visionary. Now, if you're somebody who hasn't unlocked your first +5 cap breaker at this point in the build, I highly recommend you use your extra points to get at least a 96 offensive rebound, giving you Hall of Fame rebound chaser. But for me, I'm going to take my post control all the way up to a 77, giving me silver post fade phenom, silver post powerhouse, and silver post up poet, along with bronze unpluckable. I just think that this, combined with the really high standing dunk, the really high passing accuracy, and that 99 offensive rebound, is going to be a deadly combination in the rec. And I'm really looking forward to seeing what I'm capable of doing with this build, especially with having some post control finally on my center build. Now, I want you guys to keep in mind, if you don't use post control, you don't have to put those points there. You can put them in another location, like your defensive rebound. If you don't feel like you need a 94 passing accuracy, you can take that down as well and put those points on your defensive rebound. You can do whatever you would like with this build if you decide to create it and modify it for your playstyle. But this is a build that I came up with for myself that I think in about Season 6 of NBA 2K25 is going to be extremely dominant if I get all my cap breakers. I'm going to show you guys exactly what I mean, starting from top to bottom. And I really hope this makes sense, because I know these cap breakers and badge perks can make things confusing, but I'm going to try to keep this as simple as possible. Starting from the top with your close shot, we're going to have a 79 close shot, giving us Bronze Paint Prodigy. A 45 driving layup, don't worry, we'll be fine. A 65 driving dunk, enough to get some pretty good driving dunk animations, not the greatest, but we're going to have a 99 standing dunk with our final +5 cap breaker on this build. But like I said earlier in the video, with our +1 cap breaker from Season 2, we can get Rise Up on Hall of Fame right away. And with a 77 post control, giving us those silver post badges, we're going to be able to create for ourselves when we get switched to those smaller defenders, especially making that 99 standing dunk even more effective. And with a 78 mid-range, giving a silver set shot specialist, and using the jump shot for my build tutorial video, link in the description and in the comments. With a 72 3-ball, I promise you're going to be able to knock them down. And with that 94 passing accuracy, using our second +5 cap breaker from Veteran 2, we're going to have a 99 passing accuracy on this build, giving us every single passing badge on Legend. You're going to have a 59 ball handle and a 34 speed with ball. You do get some normal dribble moves, but you're a center. You don't even need any dribble moves at all, I promise. You don't need anything more than this. You're going to have an 82 interior defense, giving you silver post lockdown, and combined with that 88 block, you're going to get silver paint patroller and gold high flying denier. Like I said earlier in the video, I'm going to tell you guys how we're going to get gold paint patroller later on in the year. We're going to have high flying denier on Hall of Fame right away with our tier 2 badge perk. Now, like I said earlier in the video, our very first +5 cap breaker that we've already unlocked, we're going to use on our offensive rebound to get that legend rebound chaser badge. Like I said earlier in the video, hopefully with that max wingspan, the takeover I'm using, legend rebound chaser, and legend box out beast, the 85 defensive rebound will be enough. Then with the 66 speed, that's going to be exactly enough to get that gold high flying denier badge. And we're going to keep our agility at 46, just like we did with our last build. Now, moving on to the strength, I really hope this makes sense, but we're going to use our season 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 +1 cap breaker to get a 96 strength. So in season 6, I'm going to have legend box out beast and Hall of Fame brick wall. And then I'll be able to free up my tier 1 badge perk to get gold paint patroller. This would also require me getting my third +5 cap breaker by season 6. Now obviously this might seem a little bit far-fetched for most players because you're not going to get all +15 cap breakers if you don't really play this game like that. But for me, this is something that I'm hoping that I'm able to do later on in the year, and I can show you guys some gameplay on this build. And it would also require 2K to give us more +1 cap breaker rewards for season 4, 5, and 6, which isn't even 100% confirmed. But regardless, without that, it's still going to be an extremely solid build. I've gotten some negative comments because I didn't understand how the cap breakers worked at the beginning of the year, but I promise, if you paid attention through this whole video and you really listened to what I said, it's gonna make sense. And if it doesn't, just stay tuned and you'll see later on in the year that I'm gonna have everything that I explained in this video. So if you want to see some gameplay on this build, don't forget to turn on those post notifications. I haven't created the build yet, I'm not gonna lie, but I promise I will be creating this build and dropping some gameplay on it as soon as possible. But in the meantime, I'll still be dropping some videos on my original 7-foot Superman build. Don't forget, like I said, to check that video in the description and in the comments. The link will be there. But if you like this video or this video helped you out in any way, please don't forget to hit that like button before you go. I promise you guys, I'm going to be dropping a lot more videos this month. I'll be dropping my very first game of season 3 with my original Superman build very soon. I really do appreciate every single one of you guys, and until next time, I'm out.